This is an example of scorekeeping for color belt sparring division 13 and under using electronic devices. So let's get started. So we are in ring 2. This is match number 1. It's for division color belt sparring 7 to 9-year-olds, female, second to first cup, and this is a semifinal match. Because this is a color belt match 13 and under, the time for the match should be set for 1 minute. It should be a 1-round match. And if there is a draw, we will rest for a minute. And at the additional match will also be a minute. So let's get started. We are going to start the clock. The center ref is going to make sure corner refs are okay. They're going to ask if the scorekeeper is ready. If everyone's ready, they'll start the fighters. So we're going to start the fight. And the clock is going to start. And so as we're going on, let's say Hung pushes Chung out of bounds. Warning is called. And then Chung knocks Hung down. A warning is called by the center ref. And as we go forward, we're going to have some scores. So judge number 1 is going to see a 2-point hit for Chung. And then judge number 3 is going to see a 2-point hit for Hung. And as we go forward, we're going to have another warning is going to come up, and we're going to have one more warning that is going to come up. And let's see what's happening in the other corners. What does judge 4 sees? A hit for one and a hit for the other. So we're pretty well tied up. Bell rings, you're going to throw the beanbag onto the floor. And at this point, we have a tie. So we have one corner ref saying that Hung is the winner, and that's judge 3. We have one corner ref saying Chung is the winner, and that's judge 1. We have 2 refs in which they're tied. So either 0-0 or 1-1. So at this point, it is a draw. So what we're going to do, because it is a draw, we are going to give the fighters a 1-minute rest period. So this says rest 1 minute. You're going to set the clock to 1 minute, and you're going to hit the start button. And then now the fighters are going to go back to their corners, and they are going to rest for a minute. Now, while they're resting for the minute, we can go ahead and reset the scores because that was a draw. And so now everything should go back to 0. As that clock runs down. Should get reset. Should get reset. And everything should be back to 0. So we're getting close to restarting the match. You're going to hear the gong noise again as it comes up. Okay. And then there's an auto pause button. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit the extension button, and the extension button is going to say, okay, for this draw round, we're going to set the clock. It'll automatically set the clock for what's in the box here for 1 minute. Okay. So we're going to let the fighters go again for 1 minute. We are going to start the clock. And the match is going to proceed. Okay, so let's see what's happening for judge number 1. Sees a 2-point hit. And ring number 2, a 2-point hit. Ring number 4, a 2-point hit. So we're going forward, and we've got about 30 seconds. So at this point, we have 2 judges with Hung as the winner, 1 judge with Chung and we have 1 judge that has not seen any scores. Let's see what's going on, see what's happened on from the judge 2 perspective, and we can come back. All right, so another score happened. So at this point, time's about to run out in the extension. So their first round, they were a draw. So we did another round of 1 minute. At this point, we have the center ref will call Hong as the winner. 3 corner refs to 1 as far as the winning on the points. And so center ref will say Hong winner, and then we will designate Hong. We will hit Hong wins. That will appear, and then that winner, who is Marsha, will now compete with Arlene in the final match. Now, let's say, for example, for some reason you accidentally hit the wrong winner. You can come back here to the gear and you can say undo previous result. And it will bring you back to the scoring board that you had before, and you can go forward. But we're going to say, yes, Hung is the winner. That is correct. We're going to move forward. And then we're going to make sure that all the scoreboard is reset. If the scoreboard does not reset, then you just select this reset scores. And this concludes the demonstration of color belt sparring with electronic devices. Thank you.